Hey guys, this is Tizar211, and today we're coming at you with another Blizzard Spotlight episode for Heroes of the Storm. Now, today we're going to be working with Raynor, and Raynor's pretty fucking simple, just like Vala. And the other thing is he's cheap as shit. I think he's only, I don't know if it'll tell me just by clicking on him. Nah, it won't tell me. I think he's only like 2,000 or 4,000 or something like that. I seem to remember he's cheap as shit. Um, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I did try to look some shit up online. I didn't find a lot about a Raynor build, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what I do. Starting with the very first one, uh, I always use seasoned marksman because basically the more shit you killed and the more lane clearing you do, the more beast you become in game, and that's when it becomes important. Early on in the game, it doesn't really fucking matter. I mean, seriously, it doesn't really matter how hard you hit other heroes. Um, you're more than likely not going to be killing them off right away. So, seasoned marksman, later on down the road, that becomes great. If you're one of those people that likes to recruit or go to the camps and recruit a lot of minions, by all means use Raiders recruitment. But I would suggest for those of you who just like the lane clear and fucking rack up the experience to use seasoned marksman. On to number four. Um, Now, this one's kind of tough. Focused attack, I wouldn't bother with. I prefer Vampiric Assault. Confident Aim is actually another choice. Reduces penetrating round cooldown when hitting a hero. That's kind of nice. It does reduce it by 4 seconds, and that's a big reduction because I mean that's by a third. So yeah, you got that going for you. But just remember that penetrating round still has one hell of a cooldown. The knockback's great, but you're still not going to be able to cast it instantly. So I would suggest Vampiric Assault. It's kind of nice. You are going to do a lot of basic attacks, and that'll come into play later. Um, Again, if you go with the Merc build with the Raiders recruitments, you could use Mercenary Lord, which actually is pretty fucking nice. But then again, I would go with penetrating round slows. That's just me. Um, I don't like the mercenary build. That's a totally different thing than what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about murking some bitches and fucking some shit up. But the mercenary lord is good, like I said, for that merc build. But I would suggest hamstring shot. On to 10, Hyperion, no fucking brainer. That thing is ridiculous. A lot of people run from it. So, worst case scenario, you clear out a section for 12 seconds. Um, it could actually buy you some time, but if you drop it on a big group of heroes, I guarantee you're going to get a few hits off. It's kind of like Nova's nuke as far as that's concerned. However, it's not anywhere near as strong, but it will clear some shit out. So you got that going for you. On to 13, Giant Killer. By far the best fucking thing you can pick. Some people would argue double barreled is, and that's why you see a lot of people fucking get mowed down by Raynor late in the game because he just goes bam bam. Um, you could try that. I prefer Giant Killer though. Um, it's pretty fucking great, and it's only level 13, so you got that going for you. Okay, now this one's interesting. I usually choose Cluster Round because it does more damage. Okay, I'm just going to read it to you. Penetrating round damage is increased by 10% for each additional target hit, and the width is increased by 50%. So I like that fucking guy. So it's kind of weird that in number two I don't like the second round. Um, I don't know. That just that extra damage you do with your basic attacks, in my opinion, is fucking great. And the other one you can pick is okay. That guy is gay as shit, by the way. Unless you're running with somebody like let me think. I can't even think right off the top of my head. There are heroes that's what they do. They just stun the shit out of people. If you're running with like ETC, there we go. There's one who stuns the shit out of people. That might be good to take, but it depends on your group. Now, Bullseye is also pretty good, and depending on the match that I'm in, I will use this. This helps for nuke ability, and it would also go well with the double barreled in rank 13. The first enemy hit by penetrating round is stunned for 1 second, takes 50% more damage. So you could like plink plink uh, with your fucking whatever the hell that shit's called. With your penetrating round. Sorry, I had a brain fart. You could plink plink and pretty much nuke the fuck out of somebody. So that's something to think about too. And this one, by far, more shots dealing area damage. Go with that fucking guy. Or if you're feeling randy, just go with Nexus Fury. Increase attack speed and range. A lot of times I do that because people run so much from the Hyperion bubble. It puts a big giant bubble on the ground. I know you guys have seen it. If you're watching this video, you've played the game, and I know you've seen that shit. So generally, I pick Nexus Fury. Again, your basic attacks are fucking king, which kind of sucks that they put Giant Killer and Double Barreled in the same fucking slot, but I understand why, because if somebody had that and Double Barreled, it would be kind of fucking broken. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know that these episodes are kind of short and sweet. Again, I'm not going to do any gameplay. Hopefully, here in the next few months, I know I've been saying that for quite a while, guys. I can actually get a computer and I would feel comfortable doing gameplay. But my lag is so terrible playing this game. Um, if I did it while recording, I have a feeling that it would be unfucking playable. So I think next week I'm going to be bringing you another Hearthstone episode. I do not want to bring any Diablo stuff to you right now because season 3 is ending, and I kind of want to wait until season 4 has started because there's a lot of fucking changes coming in, and I want you guys to be aware of all those. But anyway, that's a simple Raynor build. So we'll go through it again real quick. Season Marksman level 1. Level 4, you want to go with Vampiric Assault. Level 7, you want to go with Hamstring Slows or Hamstring Shot. I don't know why I said Hamstring Slows. Level 10, Hyperion, no question. 13, Giant Killer. 16, Cluster Round or Bullseye. That's up to you. That's definitely up to you. And Nexus Fury on level 20. So until next time, this is Tizar211. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know that's a quick and easy build. That should be able to get you some kills with Raynor and go fuck some shit up. But until next time, take it the fuck easy. Tell your mother, tell your friends, tell everybody you know. Peace the fuck out, man.